I love a croissant. Oh.
Welcome to 3-8 Talk
And
Sports.
Dude's wearing a Michigan hat too. God.
Welcome back to our episode. As you see, we're the same clothes. We spent 14 days in this, right in the same spot. We haven't moved, just for you. That's dumb.
What the hell is wrong with you?
All right, redo.
I pushed
Brother.
it. I rushed it.
Welcome back to Three Idiots Talk Sports. It's the number three, not th re.
Nope. We've gone about maybe 10 minutes since recording our last podcast. Dip has lost all cabin pressure.
It's game.
It's game over.
It's gone. Me and Spencer are valiantly doing what we can,
we just Jay and I just vibing over here.
right, like usual.
So we're recording 2 sessions in one because
Somebody-
someone has to take their family on a vacation to Disney World.
Somebody actually cares about his family.
Somebody loves his wife and kids.
He puts this family over the podcast, which I think is just plain rude.
All right, so we're back with this week. So we're recording right now. The draft is
NBA.
going. Yep, NBA is over now. Is
No,
it?
they're in the second. They're like 10 picks into the second
Okay,
round.
so the draft is currently live.
Pistons have made 3 trades already today. I mean, we're assuming there won't be a fourth, but at this point, who the hell knows?
Oh, sorry, they're on the 20th pick of the second round.
So they only got 10 more.
Yeah.
I think Troy Weaver's done for tonight.
Yeah, I think the Pistons are done. He was talking to the media, so I'm pretty sure he's done.
Yeah.
Good.
But I will say somebody tweeted this early. It was said the Pistons have a real GM for the first time since Joe Dumars lost his soul to Mr. Davidson's widow.
Yeah.
I agree. Troy Weaver is building this team in his image.
I don't know if it's his image because we don't know what these players are going to turn out, but it's definitely the way he wants to go. He, I guess, was not impressed with Luke Kennard because he's gone.
I'm not mad about it.
I'm not either. You got a first-round pick for him. That's kind of what the range he was in. I thought he would keep him, but apparently that's not.
Young shooters, one of the only guys that can make it.
Right, or consistently make a...
Bruce
He's
Brown
really
surprised me. I think Bruce Brown surprised me a little more than Kennard because Kennard had his name floated at the deadline.
Right.
Bruce Brown, good 3-and-D guy, but I mean, it was like a lot of people on Twitter. You know, I'm not a huge NBA guy, so I look to Twitter for info, but more of a thing like they haven't won anything here. They're probably not going to help you short term, so you might as well get something.
Right. And I mean, really, the only 2 people that are expendable right now, I'm assuming you're going to grab Chris Wood in free agency. You're going to re-sign him. And Sekou Dembaye, who was your first pick last year. Those are probably your 2 untouchable guys that you're going to try to build around. Both are like, Dembaye is, I think, like 19.
Yeah, he's
And Chris
young.
Wood's like 24.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
young.
Super young
So
guys.
say you hit on it, even if it's only 2 out of the 3 first-round picks. That's a really good core to start with. I'm assuming you're going to be bad again. You're going to have another, at least a lottery. You're probably going to be top 10 again.
More than likely.
So that'll be another piece to add.
So you guys giving? Okay, I guess now with everything that's going down, the
Seeing
window.
as they're probably done.
With the window now, is it open to 2 years from now, playoff kind of thing?
It 100% depends on how the young players develop. Chris Wood, you look like you have a potential all-star there. Mbaye, you don't really know. He's still just a physical freak.
He's flat. His rookie year he flashed instances of brilliance.
Right. But coach
Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey, thank you. He said it looked like Sekou wasn't having fun out there, and he said that was the biggest thing for a young player. So you drafted with your first pick, number 7 overall, Killian Hayes, point guard from France. He's played with Sekou a bunch.
They're pretty good friends. They
They're
know
pretty
each
good
other
friends. That'll help mightily. Point guard was your biggest need coming in.
How tall did you say he was, Jay?
Killian Hayes is 6'5".
Well. They said he needs to work on his game all around, but they said for the most part he's a pretty good defender, got really good vision, but he needs to main thing offensively was his 3-point.
3-point shooting. He's inconsistent at that, but highlight wise, he's very good at creating space to get the shot off, like mid range. I've seen Obviously, he's not going to be James Harden, but he's got a step back like James Harden. He's very good at creating space and offense. Obviously, he's a kind of kid you can mold into what kind of point guard you want. Most comparisons I've seen is Goran Dragic,
I'll take it.
who I don't know if you call him a pass first point guard because he still will score you about 20 a night.
Pretty good combo guard.
Right, he'll give you 20
Yeah.
points and 7 or 8 assists a night.
I mean, in talking about Goran Dragic, he went down in the finals. That killed the Heat.
He did.
So, he really important player. And if Killian Hayes ends up being like Goran Dragic, I will take it every day of the week.
Yeah,
Right.
same. Yeah, he's a
Productive player.
Yeah.
Great vision. Can pass. Can
Yeah,
score if he has
big
to.
time.
I'll take it.
It's just up to Dwayne Casey and the people who are in charge of development to develop them the way you want to.
And with that, speaking of the trade, we traded Luke for the 18th pick,
19th.
19th pick.
Luke Kennard got sent to the Clippers. And who got sent to Brooklyn? Yeah, Landry Shamet got sent from Clippers to the Nets, and then we got the 19th pick from the Nets. So I think
Before we go into that, I think that's a rare trade that I think really benefits everybody involved.
Yeah.
Kennard provides a young shooter off the bench, probably for the Clippers. Landry Shamet can just straight up hoop.
Yeah.
I'm not poop.
Kennard's that 3-point guy you got to worry about on the arc when you have people like Paul George and Kawhi.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's dish out right there. Boom.
Yeah, and Kawhi and Paul are both great at the drive and dish. So
yeah, true.
I think that
There's
helps
just
them.
another corner shooter right there for the Clippers.
Yep, and then at 19, the Pistons took Sadiq Bey, who is he was considered one of the top 3-and-D guys in the draft.
Yeah, as a power forward.
Yeah.
Power forward, small forward. I guess just call him a forward. He's like,
I think he's 6'8", yeah.
he shot 45% from 3 at Villanova, which is
Impressive.
incredible.
Yep.
Obviously, great 3-point shooters at Villanova, kind of make and like me a little sad.
Yeah, Dante Divi.
Still hurts considering he was hitting Steph Curry threes.
They probably don't win that game either way, but
Anyways,
off the sad memory.
right. I guess he's a floor space. He would be your floor spacer.
Yep.
Put him at wing. If he can play defense, then that's an upgrade over Kennard right away.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know much about his film. Haven't watched very. But
They weren't as good last year as they had been,
right.
but they were still pretty
But
solid.
If you're getting your 3-and-D at 19 instead of a lottery pick,
Yeah.
that already is a massive improvement.
Also, the number 19 pick for Luke Kennard, I think,
I think so too.
because where would they draft him at, like 12?
Yeah,
He was
around that. He was around that area.
He was like around the end of the end of the lottery.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
around that area.
But yeah, no, I think that's a win. You get almost the same value out of him. You get one of the top 3-and-D guys. Like the Sadiq Bey pick. The one that confused me a little bit was what was it, 16th pick?
Yeah.
Isaiah Stewart, the center from Washington.
Who you got from the Rockets? The deal came in like 2 hours before the draft, like when the
Yeah.
rumors were heating up. And you actually also get Trevor Ariza from that
Yep.
as well.
I think
I
Portland,
like that.
Portland. I was my mistake. I thought he was still with the Rockets. It was Portland. Was it Houston?
Yeah,
It says via Portland on ESPN.
Yeah, it went. Houston originally traded for the 16 and then Ariza, and both of them got sent to Detroit
Right. Okay. Yes.
for the cap space.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. No,
It's a weird. It wasn't a 3-way trade. It was weird how it went down.
like the trade happened. The trade between Portland and Houston happened first, and then Detroit swooped. But yeah, no, I mean, the Isaiah Stewart. I don't know a lot about him. I don't know anything about him.
I don't either. I know he's a center from Washington. He'll
Yeah.
probably be your backup, Chris Wood, if he signs, which I will.
That's what worries me though. Is I don't know why they'd take a first round center unless they're expecting that they could lose Chris Wood.
That was just their best player available.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, maybe not, but you already have a point guard. You don't Halliburton or Anthony. Well, I think both of them are gone already.
Anthony
not-
was gone. Maxey was the only one of it,
Yeah.
guard wise. Which I wanted at 16. I wanted Maxey, but
I don't. I mean, honestly, you don't big men on the team.
True.
Chris Wood's your only guy, and you still got to re-sign him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blake Griffin's.
Well, Blake Griffin.
Well, Blake Griffin's a
Blake
China
Griffin's-
doll at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
I love Blake Griffin, love him to death, great guy, but he's just not healthy.
Time.
Gets hurt too much.
It is time.
But the future of the Pistons looks promising.
Does.
Troy Weaver seems like he knows what he's doing. Obviously, Oklahoma City has been destroying the NBA in terms of like front office moves the last few years.
Grabbing picks, developing
Yep.
them, and grabbing young players.
I do like what I see after this season. Blake Griffin's contract is going to be off the books after this coming season. That'll free up $32 million cap space, and they already have 30. So, like, assuming, like, say they did nothing in free agency this year, they'd have over 60 million. I mean, obviously, they're going to go sign somebody or sign a couple guys. It's at this point, I think Troy Weaver just goes out, you fill your roster spot. Say, all right, we need a little depth here and here and here. We plan on being a lottery team again, get another lottery pick, and then you make a splash next year.
What it looks like is going on, it's like the Miami approach. Young players, have them develop, see where that goes. I mean, you're not going to be like Atlanta. You're not going to be like Memphis. You're not going to be Phoenix. You're not going to have a bunch of top 3 picks over multiple years. The Pistons, surprisingly, are not that bad. So you got to go like how Miami did it. And you got to hope you hit on 2 or 3 of the guys you draft.
Yep.
You want to hit on 2 guys this year. You probably want to hit on your first guy next year. If you hit on 3 first rounds out of your 4, you'll be in a really nice spot.
What game did Blake drop 50?
I don't remember.
I watched, it was opening game last year. Played the Nets, he dropped 50. I think I watched it. I was curious, so I watched, I think at least 3/4 of it, and Blake popped off. And I think, like I said, I love Blake Griffin. If I were going to buy a jersey right now, I'd probably buy his just because I like him.
Yeah, glad to see him in a Pistons uniform. Hate what we
Yeah.
gave up and
Yeah.
how he kind of handcuffed us, but awesome to see.
I mean, like, it's not, like I said, like, if I'm mad
Awesome to see him on the Pistons.
if I ever get mad at a player's contract or the trade, I'm not mad at the player.
No,
I'm mad at the whole, why did they do that?
and I can honestly say, with a year left on his contract, he gave it all in Detroit.
Oh, he did.
There was no slack. Oh, I'm in Detroit. I'm going to start slacking off. We're not going to win. I'm going to start.
He blew his knee out
Right.
and played on it against Milwaukee in the playoffs.
Yeah, he gave the Pistons everything he's had,
Yeah.
and he
He's-
showed love to Detroit. He gave it all here. I will never hate on Blake
he
Griffin.
grew a lot as a player too, because he became. I mean, I know he did it with the Clippers a little bit, but I think he became a lot better of a shooter. And
Yes, well, he's had to.
he had to. Well, I mean,
I feel like he was better a field general too. I mean, he was really
He's the point forward.
right. Like I feel like he had to. I mean,
Yeah.
Everybody else.
no, I mean they didn't. But I'm.
I
it's
think he
nice.
definitely molded as a better player.
Yeah, he did. He became a better player. I know everybody loves him here.
I do.
I mean, the contract sucks. It's funny.
But it is what it is.
But yeah, no.
But,
So my summation is happy with the Pistons draft. I like what Troy Weaver's doing. Future's bright.
Yep, definitely willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Always good to have young, exciting players, especially ones that are physically freaks.
Yes. Yep.
Go wrong. It's all going to come down to the developing now, work ethic. Hopefully, you've got 3 first-round picks who are all of a sudden now going to be playing with Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin. Yep.
If that doesn't light a little bit of a fire under you in practice and all that, then something's wrong with you.
It was
You're not meant to play the NBA if you have Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose,
Yeah.
two prime when they were in their prime, one of the best in their position. If that doesn't make you want to play basketball, sorry, go to the D League.
Derrick Rose is still a solid player.
He's
Oh,
very
yeah.
solid.
Oh yeah.
I am basing this on nothing except myself. I feel like if they don't get anything for him at the trade deadline, like nothing they like, I think they might keep him around for another year. Killian Hayes.
I mean, what
I'm
would you
down.
want for Derrick Rose?
I don't know. I'd want at least a young player or eight first because that's who he's going to.
Okay,
I'm not
wait.
taking a second.
If he's having a year,
I'd rather keep him around for another year than get a second.
Yeah, same. I think if he's having he could possibly make an All-Star team.
Like
First
last year.
round. Yes, a first-round pick.
Fringe All-Star player.
Yes, first-round pick.
If he was on another team last year, he'd be a fringe MVP for a while.
Yeah. Because I keep seeing too that the Lakers still interested.
Yeah, they're gonna be interested for.
Give me a
while.
first. Give me Kuzma. One of them.
I'll take a first or Kuzma.
Right. Give me one of them.
Yeah.
If not, go away.
I know Lakers fans don't like Kyle Kuzma, but I think if Kuzma's a starter and he gets consistent playing time, he could develop into a all-star player.
Going
And I
back
think
to his
him
home
coming
state,
home-
being
him
from
coming
Michigan,
home, I think him coming home, he would tear it up.
Oh yeah, I think he'd be motivated.
he'd be instantly a fan favorite.
Oh yeah,
Oh, big time.
100%. He's not the way that the Lakers are constructed. He's not going to get valuable minutes.
He's behind too much talent. Well,
Right. I mean,
now that Davis is walking,
possibly
He's re-signing.
They said he opted out because he's going to get more in free agency with the 28 million. I mean, they'll sign him to a max deal, which is probably like 35 to 40.
I got rid of my Duke guy. I mean, I'm a big Dookie slappy.
Tip's a dookie.
Yeah, man, I'm a Dookie. I love my Duke Blue Devils, and you get rid of.
Let's hope. I love my dude.
I love dookie.
You get rid of Luke. I think you reached for him when you drafted him, but hey, got rid of him for a valuable.
In defense of the Luke pick, when they took him, they had to have a 3-point shooter, and he was the best.
Yeah, so for Devin Booker
He was one of them.
or Mitchell. I think it was Booker.
I think it was the Mitchell draft.
I think it was Booker because I think Booker said he was expecting to be drafted by Detroit.
There's been a lot of players we passed on that make
Fun.
Carmelo.
And not even talking about like, oh, we didn't know they were going to be good, like Giannis, when like 14 other teams passed on him.
Like guys that you knew would translate.
Right. Like when you should have drafted Trey Burke.
Yeah.
When you should have drafted Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
You should have drafted Devin
Devin
Booker. These were easy picks.
Yeah.
But you had Stan fucking Van Gundy. So
And I think that's now with the new the way that it looks like the Pistons are going to go. I think we'll be in better shape with picking now. I give them a B.
I give him an A minus.
I'll give him an A minus just on you've got 3 first round picks
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
came in the day with 1.
Yep, you had 3 first round
You
picks.
need to hit on 2.
And even the kid Saban Lee, the guard they took in the second round.
Yeah.
But the one word that came up was explosive. Like doesn't have great vision, score first guard, but I mean, obviously somebody they want to work on project. But
You got your all around guard, you've got a center, and you've got your space the floor forward. As well go explosive guard.
I like it.
Are you surprised? Okay, I guess 1, 2, and 3. Did you see it the way who got picked at 1, 2, and 3 was
Yes.
going to go that way?
We all kind of knew if Hayes was there, they'd take.
Oh, I think he means first,
No,
second, and third
first, second,
overall.
overall.
Oh, for no 1, 2, 3 overall.
Yeah.
I thought
There was smoke around ball to the Trailblazer or not Trailblazers, Timberwolves. But Anthony Edwards has been the best player in the draft coming out of college
Yeah.
the entire year.
super inconsistent shooter, but he's got the highest
He's
ceiling.
a big scorer, big time scorer though. I think he was
Physical
definitely.
freak too.
I always thought Minnesota was going to take him, so that wasn't a surprise.
Wiseman to the Warriors has been like a lock this
Right,
entire
for
time.
forever.
Yeah, because they need a big.
Right.
And he was the best one.
When?
LaMelo.
Yeah, LaMelo. Yeah.
I wanted the Pistons to trade up to get Melo. I mean, we kind of knew it wouldn't happen.
Well,
There was smoke.
A lot of the smoke was that Detroit got that first round from the Rockets to package with 7 and move up to 2.
Up to 2, yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe Clay going down today in his ACL. Maybe that made him go. Just keep the pick. Grab this guy.
Grab the surefire big. Yeah.
And then get 2 more first rounders.
Because even without Clay, you've got Steph Curry, probably best point guard in the league.
Yep.
You've got Andrew Wiggins, explosive winger.
Yep.
You've got all around forward Draymond Green.
Yep.
And then you're throwing whatever you can find at center.
Wiseman.
Well, I mean, before Wiseman, you were throwing out like JaVale McGee and
McGee played for the Lakers last year.
I know
Right,
last
but
year,
as
but during the
well-
championships run, it was JaVale
Yeah.
McGee,
It was Kayvon Looney.
Kayvon Looney.
Yeah.
Who was the really dirty guy that keeps hurting people?
Oh, the guy who plays guy who played for the Pistons.
Boban.
Yeah.
No,
No,
not Boban. Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah. So yeah, As
I
you
love
see, throwing whatever center they can find out.
Zaza was terrible, and he was the dirtiest motherfucker in the league. And the Pistons went and signed him because he's a veteran presence in the locker room.
Slayers for the Pistons. So yeah, now the Warriors have a 19-year-old 7-foot center that has some offensive game and can rebound.
I think, what do we
It's
say?
the
He's Andre Drummond with a better post game,
Yeah,
basically. Great rebounder. I think he's a better scorer than Drummond.
has more potential than Drummond in coming out too.
And if he can develop a mid-range jumper, he
Yeah.
could end up being.
It was their biggest need. It fits really well there.
Yep.
He'll be cheap, and you can plug him with Curry, Wiggins, and Draymond.
Draymond, yep.
I like that. Boom.
Boom.
Stephen A's reaction to Obi Toppin getting drafted to the
my
Knicks.
God, yeah.
Hilarious.
So the Knicks really did need a guard, though.
He did.
They were just like, hey, we're going to take Obi.
We're gonna take a guy who dunks.
He dunks, doesn't shoot particularly well.
Tries his best on defense. The athleticism hurts him, but he
Obi
tries.
Toppin does not play defense.
He
is
gets blocks.
horrible. He is Jay.
He gets
shut
blocks.
Up. I don't care if you give me 5 blocks a game.
Spencer,
If you're giving up 30 to the guy you're guarding.
Spencer, he plays defense like Zion plays.
Also
He gets
true.
blocks
I mean, Zion's actually good.
because he's like the freakiest athlete to come out since LeBron,
Yeah, he's like 6'8", 260, and he runs like a gazelle.
and can jump higher than probably even LeBron.
Yeah, he's insane.
I saw him block a 3-pointer where he started out like in the key.
I remember that. That was at Duke.
Yes, it was.
yeah,
I think it was a tournament game, wasn't
It
it?
was against
It was
Virginia.
Virginia. No, it was just during the normal
Party.
season.
Yep.
And I
He
literally
blocked a guy shooting a 3,
I
and he started out
my
in the
pants,
paint.
dude. And it went 17 rows deep into the stands.
Nuts.
He is the biggest freak since LeBron.
Yeah, agreed.
So
I
yeah,
think I can agree with that.
he is like the poorest of the poor man. Obi Toppin is like the poorest of the poor man, Zion. And Zion can actually shoot.
Yeah. Zion proved he could shoot too.
Yes.
I mean, he's got to be open, but he can make them.
Yeah. Yeah, LaMelo Ball, I mean, you drafted a pass first point guard that has nobody to pass to.
Like I said, LaMelo's going to be Kemba. He's going to be good.
He's not the scorer Kemba
No,
is,
no.
though.
I mean, like, not the score. He's going to be Kemba in the fact that he's going to be good, but he's going to waste the first 5 to 7 years of his career in Charlotte
He's gonna
that organization is dog.
be a taller Ricky Rubio.
Michael Jordan may be the greatest player of all time, but as an owner, he's terrible.
He is.
It's a wasteland. It's like Sacramento used to be. Like if you got drafted by Sacramento, your career was done. Didn't matter if you were. Could have been LeBron. Probably would have had his career fucking ended.
I don't remember if you guys remember this or not, because it has been quite a while back. I want to say like 2005, 2000 area. The Kings ripped on Detroit. Like when the Pistons came in and they showed Detroit, they had like burning cars and like abandoned buildings in the entrance video. And then when the Kings came to the Palace, they just put up like farm fields for Sacramento.
God.
So yes, Sacramento sucks. Will always suck.
Yeah. My God.
Welcome back to the ad break. Week 12. Pick'ems. Let's do this. Go home.
When our year anniversary podcast comes out, you guys are gonna love it because we're doing a blooper special.
We are doing a blooper special.
You guys are gonna love it.
You're gonna love it because
like
it's
90% me.
it's
At this point, we might have to make it 2 episodes. I don't know how much content there was before today, but we added like an extra 20 minutes today.
it's been long.
We are on something today.
I don't even know what it is, but yeah, no, we're definitely on something. Crack.
Because we're on crack.
His first move was to bring in Lamar Odom, who was on crack. Oh God! Oh, Stephen A. Stephen A.
The
ever.
gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Like I have a love hate with
Bless you,
Stephen
Stephen
A.
A.
But the love is more than the hate, right?
Way better than Max Kellerman.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh.
Especially with the weekly, just how about them Cowboys? I love it. But yeah, into the picks for week 12.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
First game of the day. Yearly tradition. Oh, so the second time in the last few years. Wait. Yeah, we played the Texans on Thanksgiving under Jim Schwartz.
When Sue hit Schaub in the nuts.
And Jim Schwartz lost us the game because he challenged a touchdown.
Oh.
He was right to challenge it because the call was wrong.
No. The ruling on the field was a touchdown. You cannot challenge a scoring play. Now,
Oh, because every play's reviewed now.
every scoring play is reviewed. Now, if he would have not been a moron, he would have let the booth review the play, and they would have seen that Lamar Miller was down. What did he do? Flag.
Okay, I think the Lions get revenge here.
Yes, sir, yeah. Lions win.
In a shootout in fanless Ford Field. Lions.
Weep. Okay, next Thanksgiving game. This is your certified dumpster fire of the week. The football team visiting Cowboys. You have Dallas -1. Football team.
Football team.
While I'm enjoying a ride on Disney World, I won't even think about this game. Football team.
Forget.
Yep.
Alex Smith can torch that defense.
Hope so.
And then our last, actually good game. Ravens at Steelers. Pittsburgh -2.5.
Is it just me, or is this game also becoming a yearly Thanksgiving tradition as well?
Just about.
I feel like if it's not every year, it's every other year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Keep on the Pittsburgh train. Steelers.
I can't pick against them Steelers. Well, wait. I mean, Baltimore turned it over 4 times and still only lost by like.
Pittsburgh did not play that well either.
Give me Baltimore.
I think James Conner had like 2 fumbles.
I'm Steelers. I can't.
Give me Baltimore. I feel like I can't go against them.
They're this year's Patriots and Belichick. You just don't bet against.
In a up year, who knew the most consistent team would be the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Right.
Remember, we had them floating around third in the division.
I have second.
I had
I
Baltimore winning it, and I had them in Cleveland fighting for this.
didn't think they'd be.
I
know.
I didn't. I mean, after watching them last year, I'm like, yeah, the defense can carry, but is like how much better is Big Ben going to make that offense? And I mean, I think we underestimate
The entire world.
I mean, okay,
It's about the same as going from Matt Stafford to Jeff Driscoll.
true, but I didn't expect. Okay, they went 8-8 with Mason Rudolph.
Although I think
I don't think
Ben
anyone
won
was
like 2 or 3 of those games.
yeah. I don't think anyone expected 9-0.
No, I don't think anybody expected to be undefeated right now, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Here we are.
There.
After that one, we got the Raiders visiting the Falcons. Atlanta -1.
The Raiders.
Raiders.
This is a week back. I mean, this is a whole week before the. Yeah, give me the Raiders.
Chargers at Bills. Buffalo -5.5.
As much as I like Herbert, as much as I like the Chargers, I have no faith in the Chargers. Give me the Bills.
Bills as well.
In our next certified show, Giants visiting the Bungles. Cincinnati -2.
Giants have been on an uptick the last 2 weeks.
Giants.
That being said, Bengals.
Give me the Bengals as well.
I think Aaron is really starting to just let it fly with Higgins and Boyd and Green, and you'll probably have Joe Mixon back.
I
Bengals.
think the Giants could possibly be the best bad team.
Maybe.
Defense has been pretty good. I mean, for a bad team,
Yeah,
they've been pretty
Jabril
good.
Peppers has really turned a corner, Lenny.
Yeah. Mr. Jabril Peppers didn't know how to play football. He's just athletic. Me.
You sound like reality from South Park.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Jabril Peppers, captain of that team. So, yeah. Danny Dimes, 2 weeks in a row without a turnover, and he's proven to be athletic, can run.
He's not stumbling over himself.
I'll take the G-Man.
G-Man.
Next one, we have the Titans, probably for the division here. Titans visiting the Colts. We have Indy -4.
I think Titans come out on fire. Give me the Titans.
That's 2 weeks in a row. I got to start the Washington football team's defense. Give me the Titans. Colts get torched.
I like the Colts D. Moving on, we have the Panthers visiting the Vikings. Minnesota -3.5. Minnesota. Panthers defense can't stop.
Delvin Cook scares me.
Delvin Cook gonna eat.
Yeah, I hate picking the Vikings. Give me the Vikings.
Give it
Cardinals at Patriots. Arizona -1.5.
Arizona.
Oh, easy.
Cardinals. riding them all year. That game screams weirdness to me.
Oh yeah, every
What's this?
Patriots game is screaming weirdness right
Minus
now.
1.5. It's at New England. It just
Uh-huh.
screams one of those games where Belichick pulls a
Honest-
rabbit out of his hat.
Honestly, every game with the Patriots
Yeah.
is screaming weirdness right now.
I just Kyler Murray, scary.
Yeah, Bill Belichick. What does Bill Belichick do?
But
Takes away what you're best at.
that is true. But we've got aired out this Texas Tech Red Raider air raid offense.
Yeah, with a quarterback who's your best rusher.
Right.
So, yeah,
So-
Cardinals.
It'll be a fun matchup, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dolphins at the Jets. Miami -7. Dolphins.
Dolphins
But
and the
as-
points.
As Tua stays undefeated.
Do you think these points go up or down as next week comes
If the
comes around?
Dolphins win, it's gonna go. Dolphins are 7-3 going into that. It'll probably be like
God, they could sneak into the playoffs.
Browns visiting the Jags. Cleveland -6. Browns.
Browns,
Browns. Ugh.
Saints
Eggs, they suck.
Yeah.
Saints at the next worst team in the league, the Broncos. New Orleans -6.
New
This
Orleans.
is gonna have a fun game against Denver. I'm predicting like 5 touchdowns and 3 picks. Give me the Saints.
Typical Jameis game.
Yes,
All right. 49ers at Rams. LA -7.
Rams.
Rams.
Chiefs at Bucks.
Ooh.
That's
Bucks.
your Sunday CBS game at 4:25.
That is your Fox's game of the week. That is, or America's game of the week. That is the world's game of the week.
Chiefs favored by 3.
Take it to Brady.
I'm gonna go Buccaneers. I think Brady will shine and show Mahomes who mother Brady is.
Chiefs by 10.
Oh, Buccaneers by touchdown. Man,
I'm gonna go with the Bucks only because outside of Chris Jones, well, they have Frank Clark.
You.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'll
Frank
take-
Clark was the one that was.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs. If I'm betting, I would take the Chiefs because it's Mahomes and Andy Reid.
is it a close game?
I think it's a clip. I don't think it's 10. I think it's at least within a touchdown.
You know my thoughts on the.
And you guys know my thoughts on the Bears visiting the Packers.
Oh
Green
God,
Bay.
this isn't Sunday night, is
It's
it?
It is Sunday night.
Oh my God! Stop giving the Bears nationally televised game.
Large market, man.
God, they suck.
Hopefully they flex the Chiefs game.
That would be nice. I don't think CBS lets it go though.
True.
Give me the Packers.
Pack -7.5.
I'm not betting with the Bears, so give me the pack.
Pack. This is gonna be the run a bye.
We might have Deshaun Kaiser starting in this
The
game.
Bears have lost 4 in a row. They're gonna get beaten by the bye week and the Packers, so that'll be 6 in a row.
Can I have Marvin Hall?
No, it's just the QB.
No, I need another Lions player.
You get Jesse James just because I don't want him here anymore.
Another semi-difference maker.
Fine, you get Danny Amendola.
I will take it.
So all right, you'd have
Matt Stafford goes 16-0.
I,
Danny Amendola leads the league in touchdowns.
Honestly, that Bears team though, I could see 12 or 13 wins.
If they had a semi-inept semi-apt
Apt.
quarterback. Apt. Thank you, Spencer.
It's apt and inept.
Semi-apt quarterback.
English police.
My friend, I won the spelling bee 3 years in a row in grade school.
I think that's more grammar than spelling.
True, but I have a large vocabulary because
Whoa!
All right. Moving on to Monday night.
cut that out. That was bad. Monday Night Football. That's Seahawks at the Eagles. Seattle -4. Seahawks. Even
Only -4. That's got to go up.
That's gotta go up.
Yeah, give me Seahawks.
Closer.
dude, the Eagles are so doggy.
Acts like your podcast is done. Attention now.
Easy sweep Seahawks. That's it.
Half this podcast is getting edited out.
For real. Come here, Jack.
I like how this started out as let's do 2 quick podcasts.
Yeah.
Like the NBA one will be 15 minutes.
Right. It would be quick. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.
And
Oh God!
listening.
Oh God!
And listening.
and listening. Go to flyfuels.com. Use the code 3idiots. Get the 10% off anything over $100.
Visit our socials.
Yes. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter,
If-
YouTube.
If you have any questions or comments, feel free to message us at any of our social medias. We respond to everything. We see everything.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and we always really appreciate it.
Yeah. With that, see you in a couple weeks.